So I said something incorrect in one of my last videos, and I wanted to correct it. So I said that James Strang had 11 witnesses to his Vori plates, similar to Joseph Smith's 11 witnesses to his Palmyra plates. However, after messaging one of the elders from the Strangite Church, I have a better understanding of their history and of their sacred texts. So James Strang did indeed have 4 witnesses to his Vori plates. He took them with him to the Hill of Promise, where they dug up the tree and found the clay box, and when the clay box was unearthed, it was oxidized and disintegrated. And Strang was able to translate the 3 Vori tablets. And I'll give the translation at the very end of this video. So at the time of Joseph Smith's death, James Strang claimed to have been ordained by angels as the next prophet. Strang also claimed to have a letter written by Joseph Smith saying that he would be his successor. And the letter was dated 9 days before Joseph Smith's death. When Strang organized his church, 12,000 people acknowledged him as the prophet. And on April 6th of 1846, Brigham Young was summoned to a trial and excommunicated by a high council. Brigham Young also claimed to have excommunicated Strang from his church, but there was never a notice for James Strang to appear, and there was never any trial, which is actually pretty common in early Mormon history, and we find examples in William and Jane Law. So years later, in 1851, James Strang translated the seal portion into what is now called the Book of the Law, and he is said to have used the Urim and Thummim to do it. And for this sealed portion, James Strang had 7 witnesses. So yes, there were 11 witnesses to his plates, but I wanted to correct myself by being clear that 4 of the witnesses were for the Vori plates, and 7 of them were for the sealed portion. Again, never at any point did any of these witnesses deny their testimonies of these plates. Also, the Book of the Law is 336 pages, and the Book of Mormon is just under 600 pages. And I'm not yet sure how long it took James Strang to translate the sealed portion. Okay, so now on to the translation of the Vori plates. My people are no more, the mighty are fallen, and the young slain in battle. Their bones bleached on the plain by the noonday shadow. Their houses are leveled to the dust, and in the moat are the walls. They shall be inhabited. I have in the burial served them. And their bones in the death shade, towards the sun's rising, are covered. They sleep with the mighty dead, and they rest with their fathers. They have fallen in transgression, and are not, but the elected and faithful there shall dwell. The word hath revealed it. God hath sworn to give an inheritance to his people where transgressors perished. The word of God came to me while I mourned in the death shade, saying, I will avenge me on the destroyer, he shall be driven out. Other strangers shall inhabit thy land. I an ensign there will set up. The escaped of my people there shall dwell, when the flock disown the shepherd and build not on the rock. The forerunner men shall kill, but a mighty prophet there shall dwell. I will be his strength, and he shall bring forth thy record. Record my words, and bury it in the hill of promise. So the plates prophesied Joseph Smith's death and acknowledged that James Strang would be the next prophet.